Midofo, meeting the abona skin pain. Medisika komama dofo, any abusia, and the for tap send this so. Adentia, every say, so easy, reliable, fast, and convenience. Sim market where be na adofo, and saka, sikano, and Ghana, and quite pay, and I will be fast war. And one say, go back grabo or smartphone. Now I download do a tap send. Our phone so now what they call and need some and say, baby, I will be what's in Miss Sandisica, a Quamuabusia, and my Ganemo, our bra won't ya she, a tap, Nemo Mukai, say, obey you so, more code. It was screen you see, and the Ashaso, now obey ya £5 on top. €5 on top. Sika, what do you come out ebusia? Ewo oh my Ghana, ma mene papa, any beje dodo, sata aba.
Alright, so we're back after listening to that very one point of correction, and my director is telling me on no fabric. Kwame Dadzie or Kwame Dadzie is from City FM, City TV, City FM Online, and GhanaWeekend.com. Kwame also need Richie Flex here. This was the hottest. What does it make this one the hottest?
You see, the very first time I met Sammy, I didn't really pay attention to what she was saying. Now I took most of the things on the lighter note, so I'm gonna say, I also did attempt too much. But I listened again, and I mean, who said, not all kinds of mangasa.
Okay.
And the transition from Eno and Kano to Sister Fia, and then the idea behind this on switching on changing beat, And my mom said, I said, let her all trono. Or tell say me switch it, me money if he has say so Ocean the other tracks no release here during that beef triangle period. This one stood out because na point is not no shit. I had to say we couldn't talk about kwabo pimno no. Me that's a momentum be as baby. So I felt the punches in this one.
Okay.
And the previous ones were really easy. So I think this one basically what shred the maturity in the rap prowess or war, and then to tell people say I'm coming to kill them once and for all.
Has she killed them?
Say
Kwame heard the question right.
Oh, let me say
Okase or baby
Okumba na bakuna akano nanki ye ni musanka bi anka ndokwa betu na san to aso na ya hwese one bakuna akano ebekosen ba bakuna okun no last minute no e chopa bi ni ade ko ba mu ma ayese kili beef no
why the part
oh just if you go part on YouTube so say na dey there away
na why na Freda kum no why ke cancel
just if you ni ekun no na si ekun
okun this dey fear okun na this dey fear sa be pa na cheo ni wana wangu no
endo
it's every day we na nazo
endo there of him
it's on the last game
entina my deep for the Rhymz who ya say esan komo push kakra we ni opo acho na pachowa munyi ni sinchen na mi ni aka ohima dada ohima kra be ka ho na nkopesa nkodi ne ho be hye aka mu ye boko na mu pia ne hye mu a
Kwame
naka modufu ne kakra
Kwame na common start here I say what kind of okay let me be sound the preamble of the whole conversation preamble is that way anymore brother I say what minute read that too much
is that way too much
point of question was it also your best or is it your best
okay Michelle will be yes I think we are within a brief time yes I think this one was a very powerful one. And as I was on the same platform. I said that people shouldn't rule her out yet. And people were saying, "Oh, Nana, yeah, blah blah." I said, "No, because that time now you remember, not will be a two songs, not my young one. So how do you use somebody's first song? I don't know, no problem. That's all that she did. It was a plaything.
Okay.
I might be biased because I really know.
But I mean, some interest. I might be biased because I really know how.
behind the scenes.
No, I really know how Freda pens when she wants to pen.
Okay.
most of the people don't know, but I really know. What am I saying? So I thought, I mean, come on, I said, nobody should rule her out because it's 2 against 1. And when this record dropped, everybody's like, oh, okay, we now understand why. You were saying that nobody should rule her out. What am I saying? Now you know, I'm going to last part, no. How I say now? Last one.
Last part be.
Richie. Last part ending, honor. Ending na. That they were happy about last part, no. Ending, no. On my bet me I can so.
Oh, hold on one.
So fair ever best starting community bet me alcohol.
So last part we here and solve will be a problem. The honor no will be there.
Enti Kwame say okun baako ena baako efa na odidi e. Also only Kwame adwen ana o feel say Freda kuma pem.
Okay, I me say na me go ni say baako suro ye. Baako suro ye no. Ana na to chere no want to be. Baako na ebo no. Ebo na ma isu na be mu. What am I say? To the extent that
also they already for
yes, for that. Baako suro ye. Un say it's like only obi boxing ring mu na 12 rounds. Now abubo nipa na e bia 5 rounds na fi say obewini. Na 6 rounds obubo bia ya pattern mo no o say sa ja ha no. And therefore so if me like I'm saying if Eno feels like she still has the game unlocked, drop another record.
Initially na me ideas and can be, but as a man na set tone be I was see na free ho and I
can be candid.
Oh, but na can me person be can be brave
and listen to me about you
every time over
I be main time coming up be president ho Nana Reagan right and I come here beef secretary.
Okay.
Beef time, you know, coming in traffic will be our website to come as in.
The Ghana weekend.
I tell you, and about a city FM. Or that had no driver.
I love that. Mami Misa, Freda first question say, I am past a point of correction. Do you also consider that particular record as your best at the time?
Yes.
And then the man who consider said no your best during the beef era.
First of all, the beats choice, that beats is not anybody that can easily ride on it.
The first one, the second one, but there were 2 beats.
The first one.
Okay.
It's an old beat. If you listen to old hip hop, you know the kind of people that have been on that song. And for me to even, be on that beat and be able to ride the beat till the end, makes me believe. Say, yeah, I really did well on that one. And first one in the end said no, like you said, I was kind of like playing with it and all.
No be dear, bro. No me say I'm going on the war front. I don't want to be dear, bro. It's the first one I was saying no day.
Since that time, nobody had really come at me. And I felt like I should just really write something on it. But then point of correction was that time not menya some sure
Adam Saka can come.
What else?
Saka no say for trust say for that.
I decided to go harder.
Point of correction, how many days and a show piece Nina?
About 4 days.
4 days?
Yes.
Sat I'm not pressured also because now say cocoa season. Obi a train amount be the abani are consuming. Not pressure that also to release, to shoot the videos. Let's say.
Okay, me and Kasa not pressure them so. But it was my fans and I don't feel pressured because I don't feel say okay, Obi are dropping it. Yes, we are waiting for our artists to also drop something. And so all the time, no movies on my bank page, no one say we are waiting for Nina. It was giving me vim, what I say, and the courage and all that to be able to write it. But me and Kasa I wasn't pressured. Me, I take my time to do. Naturally, me a slow writer as I'm training I don't just do it. Yeah, I take my time. So I only knew say I was doing what is best for me, but then I wasn't pressured at all.
At the time, now we are unyo be cast okay lines are made Benny. Is it okay? Should I add this? Should I subtract this? Now you be yes at the time.
Yeah, I'm very close with OG. So we recording my send them out know what see the first time because and other members of my team next year. So me a first part, now my Twitter OG say is it cool? So yeah, it's cool. I mean, he believes in me.
It's a camp partners in crime. OG camp.
Oh yes.
And come on, we hear more Macarena, you can't put Ujin come on.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Kwame said when you point to
headline. I said I could be an easy voices be one in your moon. It's a way to bet me. Oh, say
no. The point I was trying to make that's
because someone is simple. Say now, Jane.
No, as a Freda Rhymz said, Professor Casu be the trauma.
Oh, be me see. Almost said, I be a jibri, but I know I can say, Sister Fian, be now voices been in the Muna, with me, I can say, it's a kid, dear womb, was so cool, and I because I can't say, oh, gee, I pass nine crown, I'm so a big crown on cry, backing vocalist, and also can't send back me. Mr. A.P. Manca say. So in the studio, be the voice share, baby.
No, it was, I think, yeah. To find name from social media, like trending, it's ending of you know. I don't know if I can say it on it. Oh, because I to me last one. Video yeah. Nah, I said, you know, or vibing or cast. I said, and I'm a TNA. Okay, I'm a big time. And I begin, you know, that be already their next things, only they're not vibe, like, you know, a guy. They may come, maybe a name. Yeah, this shape, but I will be full like, will be a studio or a recording began.
I see, they be a near taking COVID time on that, you beat me because near cassette. And some and my you can that you be better than soon. And some kind, we are really power, we are, and we are now. And then
yes, sir, and you're back way. First of all, you see me to your fan, and I'm trying to
now we tell coming. Oh, okay. Now we
and you may have a hammy. So, because I'm to your fan with no evidence.
And know how.
And you may have a hammy crack. And then for her to say, same free idea. And I used to say, you may see Kenny na AD, Yama AD, saying, I but that is why I think I did back one, maybe I wouldn't have been able to go hard on that one. Because me, be fair, no, fair,
also, automatic phone.
Oh, they're late, so I'm meeting me. I'm sorry, no, my track 360.
Oh, this year, which might this year now?
Oh, don't worry, that's
Kwame, let's. Freda said, Netuno, a true boom. Wow, please, I have fiancé, say Vodafone. The Vodafone news and mini one. Macro one, that's a micro. You see your mini, your macro. Which one are now, Cano? Freda, I catch you once.
This will be so I don't know which one.
So, really and truly, there were deeper emotions in it.
Oh, yes.
So, in the second one, there was anger in you.
Yes. But anger, not in a sense, minyawa, but then anger makes me expressing me more in the beat to let you know, say, okay, say anything, okay, this is how I felt about it. What I say, yeah.
Kwame, Mumisa, anything about the beef line clear because I still have some more to do on her career entirety. And to the more
yeah. TV3 incident in this year now. Into what and can not earlier, no, I can't search your bubble. What's he?
Yeah, oh, TV3 asked me, I saw it, and I replied.
TV3 incident in this sea, you know. The Humbi Bone said, about we will shame me,
in one, but I was surprised. Because now you say everything was lyrical beef, lyrical battle, be a chain, I drink your beat, and all that. Even though she tweeted, say, Michiana, I always send it to me, I can send them my beat to my training. Even though she asked me that, and I also replied, but then I thought, say, it's all parts, it's nothing physical until she met me, or she came at me. So I was surprised. Until when she was coming at me, that means no one, everyone, I'm saying, so why you don't understand the lyrical beat? So I was just surprised. For some moments, I was just surprised. And I felt like it wasn't real, like it wasn't happening, but it was actually happening. Oh, make dear me no be a man, dear pharmacist. Until no matter who you are, Mr. Sodie, I'll give it to you. That's it. But I'm not about fighting physically and all that. So, yeah.
Now, okay, never be me and send me or no count in I chew pa. Who's to say, no matter how can win tia, a man, a corner can't watch your bubble.
And this is one because I said so many things, so I wouldn't know which one or nobody to key at heart.
My way a rapper. What I see?
Oh, maybe I said a lot.
Who through punches now. The same things, no, a man for a to the man at least we feel it be into no teaching us. Oh, she not as with my cousin, and I send we are me kind, we and answer we are me kind, into also. Want me, and guess it.
I can't guess because I'm not in her mind. I don't know which me and Jane stay here.
All right, Nana, also bring me
I don't really have any question.
Because we need
that we need that. See, Freda is superstar. But I don't really have any question because I mean, we follow conversations and I feel said the only part that I feel like should continue, like Kwame said, was with only Eno. You know, that's one-on-one.
Had to continue.
Yeah, like we wanted that, like when we wanted that response to her verse, you know, for Eno. You know, because it was two parts. One part was for Sister Fia, and no, Okotun in Sangana, the consumer TV. The other part was for Eno.
Yeah.
So Eno's part, there was no reply.
One reply, yeah.
Eno did not reply.
Yes.
So that one is not me. I put it.
Any woman money is as we can we need.
That made me so kasa.
No, knockout stage. Yeah, Bob.
I just tried two songs. Eno can reply, and
you guys are still not getting something right.
Yeah.
What's it or born? Now we expect a response. You bought from inboxing now. Top from 1 to so they bought 1, 2, 3.
But because of me, so said, and also I'm feeling said it was too hard for her to respond.
Yes.
And he said,
and I said, no, me really said initially no. No, again said beef no topano. Aye between on it Sister Fia. Topano no person work can no can Sister Fia topa.
Nabil,
maybe.
No, Eno came to reply Freda.
I know. Me can't first.
Eno came for Freda.
No. First.
What's the title of that one?
Oh.
I say you know Kwame say so Freda.
Into me man say Eno's attention no basically may have been on Sister Fia more than Freda Rhymz. Member into Abia a coba and say Sister Fia be fee equation no. Or you say oh let me not even continue this or waste my time quote unquote on Freda Rhymz because Sister Fia no rapper. But if Fia has some clouds beer, and nothing never also crumble. I say, oh, rapper in the appreciate because if the Fia is not a rapper, that's why you know about here. And can crumble to guys and can respond. But why do you respond? Because the Fia, even though you're a rapper, or clouds be or some personality be a yekesiye or wanting at least. So the moment
to challenge
exactly until you saw a raga also the moment somebody wants to listen and make their own conclusions. So Abia to me I no felt to say at that moment whatever mileage and when Abia to continue with Freda Rhymz Abia no when sa mileage as in Freda one-on-one with Freda but if other people were involved or other people who had maybe bigger clouds. No.
Yes, that's what
no, it's not belittling. Yeah, listen. But on a real,
I don't have clouds around.
On a real, you're not on the same level with Sister Fia. On the real, honestly.
I have to say that.
On the real, I'm not on the same level with Sammy. You understand? So I cannot even sit here and say because I'm a journalist.
I'm not on the same.
But that is the fact.
Everybody and their level. They are on the level.
And I must say, in this country, when we come to music success, Sister Fia is ahead of you, ahead of Eno Baroni. And this is a fact. You can't even challenge this. So that's your opinion. This is my opinion.
What are you supposed to say to her?
I have to say it. Why do you not say it?
To achieve her dreams.
And that is why. So why?
I think we should continue.
We should continue. Why don't you continue?
Hold it.
And I mean, what example say? What's I mean?
So you're trying to tell me that
that's not it.
That's what you're trying to say.
No, don't take it like that.
You don't know what I've been through to even.
Would you say Sarkodie and Stomach are on the same level?
I wouldn't. Everybody is on the
level. They have different clubs.
Exactly.
So
you don't have to try.
If by my assessment, I tell you that Sister Fia is ahead of you. No, except if you want to behave like
okay, hold it. Let's try.
You are not constructing it well.
No.
Hold it. Let's try to. No, see, I'm still coming back to the point. When he says Sister Fia is ahead of her, what exactly do you mean? Wait, are you talking about popularity? Are you talking about maybe someone who has more records? Are you talking about someone who has hit songs? Which of the levels are you talking about?
Of course, Sister Fia has more hit songs than Freda Rhymz.
Okay.
She has more popularity than Freda Rhymz, which is very, very obvious. You don't need even a prophet to tell you that when you get into the music industry and you mention Freda Rhymz and Sister Fia's name comes first. Even during this beef period, there were people who had not heard of Freda Rhymz before. Me, my own station. I had to introduce you to people to let them know you.
But I have been saying this when I go for interviews that yes.
So don't take it personal.
No, I have to. Because I don't like the way you're putting the whole.
Kwame, you still come back to
Personally, I go on interviews and I say that yes, this beef has really helped me because a lot of people didn't know about me, and yes, they've gotten to know about me through it. But that doesn't mean that you have to come and sit here and say that somebody is ahead of somebody. You don't know what I am doing, or you don't know what I go through, or even how I've managed to be here.
That's a fact.
Somebody like Nanaya really knows me and what I've been through.
That is a fact.
Even
if I knew you, and I will still say it.
Oh, no.
Because
and
that is a fact.
Wait. See,
this
is the music industry that you are in.
Yes, but
no matter what you do, somebody will be ahead of you at a time. No matter what you do, you will be ahead of somebody at a time. So whether you accept it or not, Sister Fia is ahead of you.
No, I'm not going to accept that.
That's you, but that is my opinion.
She's doing well in the industry. I'm also good and I'm doing well in the industry.
I'm also not doing well, but there are great and ranks in everything.
Alright, so let's assume
if you don't like it, that's your problem.
Well, let's assume we've understood each of them. Let's assume because no one would want to accept defeat at this stage. Let's assume say okay, Kwame is doing it and his rating. Freda thinks no, this rating can't go for me. Now, we are still talking about what that period brought to us.
Yeah.
Freda has given us her point, what she experienced at the time. You have always been talking about commerce. Did they really make money from it? From what you know, since you are telling us you know much about Freda Rhymz and all that.
Okay, so if you put the business to the beef, right? All of them, or most of them, use already established popular beats, and those beats are monetized already on the digital stores from YouTube down to Apple and everything. So if you upload a video, I mean your backend person will tell you that there's a content ID on the song because of the audio, right? But let's look at that. So that one aside, let's look at the numbers increase. So the numbers also jumped from social media across board, even subscribers on YouTube. That conversion can also give you revenue in return when you drop on official music. Like she dropped the new one, right? So everybody jump on that song, and it will make up for the old ones that built her the numbers.
Okay.
You understand? So money wise, they might not make a lot of money the big time because most of them jumped on already used beats, but those who didn't use already established beats and use new ones, they will make milk from YouTube and Apple Music and the rest. But the commercial ones that were released, like Sister Fia's commercial song, like a recent song, those ones, yes, they can make up about 2/3 of what they lost from the other one. And also now brands will be looking at them because they have huge following, they have attention now, they are people who have interest in what they do. So it is a brand conversation now. We catch your visa. You can sign Freda, Sister Fia or Enu Baroni. I think you've seen Enu Baroni doing some things with some yes,
something.
Exactly. So that side,
I think Enu Baroni and
Ohimada.
Yeah.
So that side, yes, the revenue will be good.
Okay, so Freda, you can answer this best. Did you make some money within the period?
My numbers went up, and also from that time to date, a lot of deals have been coming in.
A lot of deals?
Yes.
As in ambassadorial deals?
Yes, they are coming in. You see them.
So, can I say that beef is good for the industry?
For the industry, it is. It's good for the industry.
Does it mean should someone bring herself or himself, you will do it again?
If it's necessary.
At this stage, you are going to decipher what is necessary, and how would you decipher what is necessary and what is not necessary?
I mean, It depends. If I feel like jumping on, if somebody does anything and I feel like, you know, I'm also an entertainer and I want to do something on the beat, I mean, I can. But then if it's not really necessary, I won't. It depends. It depends. Say vibe and media, and I mean, who say, oh, Nema, I mean, so.
Would you consider someone who is lesser than you, maybe hitting hard at you? Would you consider that person as someone who is not worth your response?
It depends. No, anybody. I mean, so long as it comes, I'll take the time or I'll take the opportunity to, you know, make money or make whatever I can make out of it. So, like I said, it depends. Say, come seven, yeah. I mean, I'll just enter the studio and put it on the beat. It depends. So, yeah.
Okay. I said we'll be wrapping up on this beef saga, and I don't know if Kwame Dadzie has any other thing to say on the beef zone.
Oh, no. Let's move on.
Not Sister Fia being bigger than her.
Let's move on.
That one is a different ball game altogether, and I'm sure on another day we can revisit that issue to look at who is who, maybe when it is necessary. But at this stage, we are about to zoom into the career of Freda Rhymz.
But can I say one thing?
Yes, you can.
One thing, right?
Yes.
If two artists are in two different genres, like two different genres, and one does rap music, one does Afro beats, right? I think that overall it will be very hard to compare them because they are working in two different lanes.
Wait.
Don't bring that argument.
I'm sure
if you are big, you are big. Don't bring that argument.
The comparison can be based on so many elements.
Exactly.
Popularity.
And the artist of the year, and gospel need that's what for him. Don't bring that argument. Don't bring it. Don't bring that argument at all.
No, when you are doing our categorization, right? Look at even the basis of how we do our categorization. We do it per song within a certain calendar year. You are comparing two artists, not artists. And I'm saying, which angle? Relax.
It is flawed. Even the artist of the year category, you know how many songs each artist produces before
for artists of the year category.
There is, and I know all the definitions.
Let's move on.
This argument is flawed. Let's not go there at all, please.
It's a long argument, unless you want to go for the long.
If you are an artist in Ghana,
because already
who are a musician, we rate them because Biawale is bigger or somebody is bigger.
Relax.
And then we have categories.
I was going to do that example, but I'm happy to say.
So if you want to categorize, fine. But if you want to do it generally, because which artists are bigger, you can't compare.
One doing rap music.
It doesn't change anything. They produce music.
Between
go and tell them say artists of the year, they should scrap it.
No.
Go and tell them they should scrap it.
No.
Why do you even nominate popular songs of the year from different genres? Wait. That argument is flawed. It's flawed.
No, it's not flawed.
You can't compare different artists from different genres. Who says that?
No, I know that. I don't say that.
No.
Don't say that.
When I made a submission, I said that Sammy asked you.
We're talking about commercial success, popularity, and everything.
I like that.
So
now Sammy asked you, says, Kwame Dadzie, on which basis?
And I said it.
You didn't say it.
I told him.
You didn't.
He mentioned and I said it.
Yeah. Which one?
I said popularity of the song or hits, and I mentioned it. I said it.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not paying attention.
No, he said
I said it.
Yes, okay, so in fact, let's wrap up that discussion, because when it comes to comparing artists, you can do it in whatever element you want. You can do based on popularity, you can do based on hits. It is based on how you want to do it before you can do that. But then let's ignore that and move on, because I know that is raising so much tension here in the studio.
Oh, no. It's not raising tension.
Let's do something soft here. Let's do the Rhymz give us free.
No. It's expensive stuff.
Style is not free. I see. Now let's talk about rap. I have, since you guys started this beef thing, I heard so many people saying no one should talk about female rappers. We should categorize you all into rappers. Are you guys comfortable with that, or you still want us to do that partitioning? Female rappers, male rappers.
I don't have a problem with it. If people choose to call me a female rapper or a rapper, I've never had a problem with that. But I believe some people do have a problem with that. But for me, I don't. I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
Okay, so now because you don't have a problem with that, then I ask, are the guys always dominating because they have some preferences, or one or two they are enjoying that you guys are not enjoying?
The guys are always dominating because that is how the world is, and it's not just in the Ghanaian industry, even outside. That's how it is. So it's just, I believe it's something that has been there for some time. So I don't know how it's going to. Maybe a time will come and it's going to change, definitely, because if we have to sign, rest is sign, right down it. So hopefully there's going to be a time.
And is it a discouraging factor, knowing that okay, we are doing well, but when it comes to rating, they would want to look at the guys before us?
Does it what?
Does it discourage you girls in a way?
No, I mean the fact that your son are still, some of us are determined and still want to do it is even a plus. So I don't get discouraged with that. All I know is I'm working hard towards a goal, towards a dream that I'm trying to achieve. So I want to say so. Media, I don't really let that.
It's not really about that. How about commercial successes? Like my friend wanted to say, is rap bringing you that success? I know everyone is looking for, your record label is looking for it, yourself, family and friends. Is rap music bringing that?
Yes, but then I believe it's time. It's a gradual process. Time. There's time for everything. I mean, I won Hitmaker with rap. I did rap throughout, and now I'm able to drive. I have a car. I can say I have a car on my own because of that, and I did rap. So yeah, I believe there's time for everything. So long as you are still doing it and you are still pushing it, I believe you're going to get whatever you wish to get from it. So yeah, it pays. Saying to Yanka, I feel like the pioneers are not still doing it. Some of them are still doing it.
But I've spoken to some of these male rappers, and they tell me, Sammy, rapping the other point, still not showing costume. They see idea, a person more yana say, rap no more, as or more yebi. Because according to them, if you do hardcore, you have bars, you have punches, nobody will mind you.
Yeah, unfortunately for us, this side of the world, the Hanon are very difficult, but with outside it's not like that. But then as a rapper, no, if you have that mindset, you already know it says punch you need to attach a commercial side to it. So if you really want to make money out of it there, you need to know how to come out with the raps and all that. You need to be an hardcore raps and all that. And then there was time yes, to let people know that you've got it. But then you need to, it's all breaking it down. Now the commercial side is what.
So which one are you doing at the moment? Which one is brand Freda Rhymz doing at the moment? Are you showing your hardcore side, or you also thinking commercial?
I do both, because there's sometimes I try to do soft rap on certain beats, and sometimes also I go hardcore. So I mean, I just want to break into the market so that I'll get money into maybe able. So that's it. But then lately, and I say henceforth, and they want to see a very commercial course.
Large is needed. So henceforth, you are going to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Because after watching the point of correction, I saw the attitude in there, I saw the swag in there, and I realized that okay, this is a lady who is very hard at the game. But this is the time where people are saying rap no hard cry, it doesn't sell. So I was thinking, is she going to do this hard thing? Yes, Freda Rhymz the punch, blah blah blah. But then nothing coming in. Is the label giving you pressure to sell and bring us money?
Oh, the label, they'll be then the ticket sharing, so definitely he wants to get it back. So they always remind me to do the commercial side, something that's going to make me sell and all that. And I know for a fact that I need to. And Sammy, yes, I can. So I'm doing it. So if you listen to the latest song that I brought, I mean, it's not anything hardcore. It's just me flexing with words. So
can I say that during the beef era, you spent more? Because times you had to shoot your videos, costume, and the time, the speed at which you have to finish to put it out. Did you guys spend more within that time?
Oh, we did, but then it's worth it. It was worth it, Yeah, looking at the numbers I'm getting now and the recognition I'm getting now, I mean, I don't mind, how much we paid or how much money we put into it for me to get these, numbers I'm getting now. So even though it's home, time home and all that, but it's worth it. Yeah.
At that time, were you reading commentaries on social media?
Oh yeah, I was reading, but then not all. But then my people were always
I was asking about what you learned from people's attitude, people's behavior during their time. You can add that one too.
Okay, what I learned was that people really love. There are people that really loves rap. And they understand it, and some people don't understand rap and the whole culture. Because in my DMs I was getting lots of people saying, drop a song, go at her again, do this, and some people too were like, oh, deep day in here and this. So I realized that there are two people when it comes to our fans and even the critics. What I say, so they want you to do more, and some people to do because they don't understand. They think it's not really necessary and all that. So that is one thing I miss. But then so I always take the positive side. So long as I have people that loves it, I mean, I'll do it if it's necessary. Yeah.
All right. So any message to the new fans today who have been added to the list around the world? Talk to them.
Yeah, I know you guys have been starving. You want a lot of music from me, Charlie. I have a whole lot of records ready down there. I'm about to give it to you back to back to back to back. I mean, there's time for everything. If previously now want him in car, there's time for everything. Maybe this is the time. So what I say, so just be glued to Freda Rhymz. I have a whole lot of works coming up for you, songs with some of the artists, the biggest artists in the industry and all. So what I say, and I want people to stream my music. I mean, that's one of the important things right now. Where we get our money from is the so what I say. So I want people to stream my music. It's on all the digital platforms, iTunes, Boomplay, Audio Mac, everywhere. That is where you need to go and listen to my song. So what I say, and I have a YouTube channel which I'll urge everybody to download it so that when the songs drop, you'll be the first to know about it. So what I say. So just keep on supporting Freda Rhymz. I mean, I have a lot to show the world, and I can't do that on my own. So I can do it with your support. So keep supporting me. And if I have said anything on here to offend anybody, please, I'm sorry. I'm always your lovely girl. I'm still your good girl. I'm still, Freda Rhymz.
Kwame.
Oh, me.
Kwame.
Oh, me, Kwame.
Alright, so shout out to all Sinyane.
Yeah, I got them from my bag.
Have you given them a concert yet?
Not yet, but then I have another guy. I was thinking, Pyong too is a Sinyane guy, so maybe you can start some annual, and then there's another guy who's coming up. He's called Top Dog. He's really good. I'm not too free Sinyane. So
and there's a young boy.
Yeah,
there's a young boy called Imrana too.
Yeah.
Who's also in Sinyane.
So I was thinking that we'll have like an annual programs in Sinyane. So it's time. So we'll definitely be going to Sinyane.
Alright, so we don't have money to pay for the style, but can you give us a style? Anything you want to?
Freestyle.
Yeah, no, not freestyle.
It's not free.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't have money to pay, but just give us something to just close the show.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Opportunity was calling. Career na farmer network. Everything they intact. In fact, now the shorty they make impact. Oluwa don't bless me. That be big fat. Told me for make them. I said it's a must. Now me penny fast. So hard fast to make it in this life. It never be easy. You need more energy, but no be rush. We day for the apex. Then try overtake us. Yeah, Baba God be the greatest. Ain't forget to debaters. Let's go, sad chick,
Sad chick, Freda Rhymz, our special guest. I'm sure she'll be back again for us to have another conversation.
But my new song is out there.
Yeah. Public opinion.
There's a challenge on it.
Oh, okay. No, give the details well.
There's a dance video. It's a dance challenge.
Okay, I think I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah, it's on my Instagram. People are really doing it. I'll pick 2 videos, the best videos, and then they'll be giving 500 cities each, and also get to hang out with me. Yeah.
I see. Nanaya, Trinity Kildrew has written about 10 emotional Nanaya just before we close the show. About 10. Emotional Nanaya.
Nanaya is starting his girlfriend. Trinity,
Alright guys, so once again let me apologize. Today our start was very horrible because we were trying to add up one camera to our shot so we look good, especially whilst we are about to introduce the beautiful Freda Rhymz. Wanted to give you more special expressions of Freda Rhymz, but then the setup delayed us. So we're hoping that tomorrow we will work early, sort out everything, so we come on time. That's why we delayed today. Forgive us once again. I saw so many comments. Where are you guys? When are you coming? When are you coming? It will be sorted tomorrow and everything will be fine. I believe subsequently we are not going to face this problem again. God bless everyone for being a part of Showbiz Daily here on Sammy Flex TV. Tomorrow is going to be another good day. I promise you that. Forgive us for whatever happened today. Thanks to the team. They've suffered. They've tried. But then we are good. Digital Rasta, Currency, Richie Flex, Yala PG, MC, Verima, and of course to my man from Pizzo Range, Pacorich, our technical head today, who could not beat the technicality. The technicalities rather beat him. It happens, but was Nana Regan and in team Chamo. Guys, God bless you. Trinity, God bless you so much for whatever you've done for the fans here in Ghana. Tomorrow, we'll be here again. We're out.